Tizan the Door, a story from Mauritius. On the island where the famous now extinct dodo once lived, there was a boy named Tizan. He enjoyed his lone company, often playing with the animals that his mother kept, such as hens, a dog, a couple of cats, and 3 dogs. They lived in a house which his mother kept freshly renovated after the last cyclone blew off the roof. It was made of corrugated iron sheets and didn't withstand the strength of the gales. Their small yard with a vegetable garden had some tall fruit trees also got damaged. Tizan helped his mother as much as he could in house chores, feeding and looking after the animals, running errands, and making baskets out of the vacua palm leaves. His mother sold them at the local market each Saturday, waiting for the tourist season to arrive so she could earn a little bit more money. She would embellish them with flowers in colored strands of the vacua dried leaves. She could also make letters, and they turned pretty and colorful. Ramesh, an acquaintance who was a tourist guide and a driver, worked as a freelancer with the hotels, and he would often bring some tourists to buy Tizan's mother's baskets. Some weeks prior to the tourist season, palm leaves were shaved off their central hold and left to dry in the shade in a spare room. Tizan's mother had also dyed some to make some commission baskets. One Friday, she had to go to the laundry and needed someone to look after the vacua leaves. So she called Tizan, who was very simple-minded and totally devoted to his mother, to ask for a little help. Tizan, I am going to the river with Tante Sheila to wash some clothes. The vacua leaves are drying and you need to turn them over every now and then, and they should not get wet at all if it rains. We got a new roof and doors, so they should be good. Yes, mother. Then can I come and join you at the river? Tizan was all enthusiastic to look for the tadpoles and small shrimps. Yes, but not until all work is done. You should close the door and lock it behind you. Do you understand? The door is very precious, as behind it lies all my hard work. Yes, mother, I have understood. Don't you worry. So his mom left with a bucket of clothes and a bar of soap, chatting away with her neighbor Sheila. Both met for their weekly laundry and helped each other in difficult tasks. Sheila also came to make some baskets every now and then, for which she earned a little bit of money. Tizan did as his mother told him, turning the leaves carefully so they aired well and remained flat. A Bengali bird flew to the windowsill and chirped. So, Tizan, you are alone today, doing some chores? Yes, Bengali, I'm looking after some palm leaves for my mother. And should you know that it is a very precious thing that we have behind this door? Really? So you won't come and play with us outside then? No, not today, because I will join my mother at the riverside and fish some shrimps later. She can make some rogai with it. The Bengali flew away. An hour later, Tizan was well bored, and trepidation to the river was at the fore of his thinking. Pascal, the white he-goat, came nonchalantly munching some leaves. Tizan, are you coming to play and chase? No, not now. I have to look after the door. It is very precious, mother said. Oh, really? Why so? Bleats away Pascal, still munching slushy, slimy grass. But surely you can come and back quickly, and I will look after the door as I don't have anywhere off to go, offered the goat. Thank you, but mother said, Tizan, I don't want you to be away from that door at all till all the leaves have dried. All right then, I will leave you to your door. And Pascal turned away his hooves and went to join the other goats having a ball jumping over the high stacks of sugarcane grass piled in a corner of the courtyard. Tizan popped his head every now and then through the window, and the hens came closer and cackled. Tizan, you seem quite distracted today. What's the matter? Will you not come out to throw us some maize grains? No, not now. I have to guard the door, as mother said. Why do you have to guard the door, may I ask? Because behind it is our precious palm leaves drying. Oh, in that case you better guard it, or otherwise your mother will not be happy. And they huffed their way to the other hens picking at the ground for some insects. Dring, 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 mouse en mercerie, mouse en mercerie, mouse en mercerie. It was a haberdashery and all-you-can-get seller on his bicycle. He came every fortnight selling his products he bought from the market of Terre Rouge, a colourful jumble in all. He also eyed the fruits in the courtyard and the fat hens freely running around. Many a times he has asked Tizan's mother to sell them to him, even Pascal, and each time he has been rebuked by a solid no. His hovering eyes are always scanning around to spot something worth selling to make some money.
Hello, Tizan. Where is your mother? I can't see her around. I have some new trimmings and coloured buttons today, and we may be able to make a nice pair of trousers for you and perhaps a dress for your mum.
My mother is not here. She is at the river washing clothes.
Okay, in that case, you can come and see them yourself. If you like them, you can keep them, and your mother can pay me later. She has a credit account anyway.
No, I can't. I'm guarding the door.
Oh, I see. But why should you guard the door? Is it going somewhere?
Oh, because mother said behind the door is our most precious belonging. Hearing this, the seller's eyes grew with bloated interest. His mind jumped to action instantly.
Precious. This sounds really good. No one's around, and Tizan is not the cleverest boy I know. Is fate smiling at me today? What precious things are behind that door? I will find out. Tizan, I know how impatiently you are waiting to join your mother by the riverside to catch those tiny shrimps you like so much, and perhaps they be made into a rougaille, right?
Tizan thought the seller just spoke his mind.
Tizan, if your mother has told you to guard the door, then of course you must guard it, by all means. But I should say, even better, if you can guard it better.
And how do I do that?
That's simple. I will help you.
Really? Tizan thought that would be great to guard the door better. His mother would be so impressed.
I will unhinge the door, strap it on your back safely, and you can go and join your mother. The door will be all the time guarded on your back. Your mother will be pleased to see what a good boy you are, and you can fish your shrimps too. How about that?
Tizan wondered why he didn't think of that earlier. What a brilliant idea! Can you do that? Mother will be so happy. I can join her, catch the shrimps, and come back to play with Pascal, the Bengali, and feed the hens. The seller balanced and leaned his loaded bicycle against the wall, took some tools from his bag, and proceeded to unhinge the newly put door. Tizan could not wait to have it on his back. Taking some ropes, the seller secured the door on Tizan's back, who felt the weight a bit, but was happy, if that made his mother happy. And off he went to the riverside, whistling away happily. The wicked man did not waste any time. He entered the house, looking everywhere for the precious. He looked and looked. Nothing shone, nor appeared as being precious. Nothing he could sell. All he found was a room full of drying palm leaves, which gave a heady, grassy smell. He looked in all the cupboards, nothing but some pile of old clothes and knickknacks bought from him. But finding nothing, he went outside and tried to catch a couple of hens. They were so fast for his bony legs. Then he tried to catch Pascal. Meanwhile, Tizan arrived by the riverside and waved happily to his mother. Both women stopped short into their scrubbing and watched him agape with surprise. Why was he carrying a door on his back? Tizan's mother knew he had done some other silly thing again. Here I am, mother, well guarding the door. I brought it with me, and now no one can steal it, and your precious is safe.
Oh, dear Lord Tizan, who has done this? Why are you carrying that door? Now the house has no door. Anyone can enter and take our precious vacua leaves. What will I do now? How can I make baskets to sell?
Oh, really? Tizan just knew he had done something wrong again. The morsel could not catch Pascal the goat, but instead got a good kick of horns from him. He left as quickly as he could, still puzzled at what that precious thing could be. Tizan's mother got the door fixed again, and since that day his son made sure he asked his mother twice to make sure he understood what she asked him to do. He wasn't scolded, but promised he would be more careful next time. The Marsan did not return for a long time. Guilt or fear of being chased by Tizan's mother